Thursday Night Football is on, and it's only on Prime Video.
Brilliant, just brilliant.
This week, the West Coast action heats up when the Rams meet the Seahawks in a huge divisional showdown. Coverage begins at 7 p.m. Eastern with football's best party, TNF Tonight, presented by Verizon. And don't miss the Broncos and Chiefs on Christmas night. It's Thursday Night Football, only on Prime Video. Not a Prime member? Not a problem. Simply sign up for a 30-day free trial. Restrictions apply. See Amazon.com/Amazon Prime for details.
Here's my 30-second story with Guinness. As soon as my sister and I get home for the holidays, we don't even unpack. We head straight to our pub. The bartender already knows our order, Guinness and fries. We laugh all night, catch up with old friends, and walk home with faces sore from smiling. It's one of my favorite nights of the year. That was my 30-second story with Guinness.
Guinness Draft Stout. Please enjoy responsibly. Imported by Diageo Beer Company, USA, New York, New York.
This episode is presented by State Farm. Having insurance isn't the same as having State Farm. It's like needing the protection of an offensive guard on the football field, but getting an elementary school crossing guard. Sure, they're both guards, but you can only trust one to keep your quarterback safe when the game is on the line. So don't settle for just any insurance when there's State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
The McDonald's Snack Wrap is back. You brought it back. Ranch Snack Wrap. Spicy Snack Wrap. You broke the internet for a snack. Snack Wrap is back. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
We are back with another episode of the Central Division Showdown. I'm here with some of my Central Division comrades. How y'all doing today?
Yo, what up? Good.
What up, B-Falls?
All right, I'm excited. We back for another show. It was a quiet week in basketball. At least it was for me. I think the NBA Cup kind of slowed down our schedule unless you're a participant in it, which all of our teams are weak as hell, I guess, because none of us made it to the Cup. You really don't have much margin for error. It's only like 4 games or 3 qualifying games to get into it.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, something like that. So I know we lost to the Celtics, so that squandered our opportunity. But
if you lose 2 in it, you out.
2, okay, yeah, and then you got point differentials and other stuff too. I want to say too. So, so not many games to speak about. But let's start with the Chicago Bulls. What did you guys have going on last week?
Why you gotta start with us, man?
Hey, you gotta
you usually start from the bottom to the top. Is that what Drake say?
Yeah, what Drake say? Started from the bottom, right?
We had a 1-1 record this week. Friday night we played Hornets. We got our get back. Beat them on the road 129-126. And
we lost to our arch rivals, the Pelicans, who swept us this season.
Yeah,
somehow, some way.
Yeah, Pelicans swept us. But the Hornets game, Giddey double. Kobe did good. But Knipple, he was killing us that game. I think Knipple is gonna be rookie of the year.
Yeah. You're looking good, man.
You're looking real good. I heard reports that he's like the face of the Hornets now.
I saw, which is crazy. LaMelo out of there. I mean, what is?
What do you mean? What does that mean?
They had a meeting like, hey, he's going to be the face.
He's untouchable. That means he's untradeable.
Yeah, he's the player that they identify with. I mean, you can have somebody like Lonzo Ball. Or you got this clean-cut white dude that's whooping, that's giving you the business in Charlotte, North Carolina. They gonna roll with that.
Well, it's kind of an eclectic group out there. Where the baby from. It's a lot of us out there. I got family in Charlotte.
I know that. It's a real progressive state, but it's still South. It's in the South. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, it's on the borderline.
You go down Tobacco Road. Nah, I'm in Maryland. That's where the Mason-Dixon line cut off at, right there. So they below us, not below like that, but south of us.
South of you.
And so they south.
We getting into geographics, the Mason-Dixon line. We got a reference of the Mason-Dixon.
I mean, matter of fact, when I'm done, my wife retired and we done, we might move to North Carolina. So
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's where everybody going. Texas and
a big difference between Texas and North Carolina, though, politically anyway.
That's no, for sure. But we cut your wisdom. Go ahead, man.
What else? Oh, Sunday last night we had a disappointing game against the Pelicans. Sort of like the temperature out here. Our 3-point percentage is frigid. I think we shot 13 for 49. The Pelicans shot 8 for 28, 8 for 24. Edit. But overall, defensively, we're terrible. Jeremiah Fears, he got to wherever he wanted, talking real spicy to us. Trash. Zion actually came back last night. Came off the bench.
He still plays. Okay, that's cool. Nah,
Yeah. Zion came back.
Forgetting he exists, bro. Like,
yeah. But overall, the Bulls are in land of mundane and just mud, for lack of a better word. Like, we're good enough to, you know what I'm saying, we're good enough to win the crappy games, but like we're bad enough to go on like a 7-game losing streak and put us back in play-in or outside the play-in, but we're not.
Like 1-8 in our last 9.
Yeah, we are, but we're still like a game outside. We're like 3 games away from like the play-in, like 2 games or something like that. So overall, the Bulls have not been playing defense, and there's been a lot of rumblings that Vooch is not happy, for what it's worth. Kobe White, there's been trade rumors about Kobe White going to Minnesota. What else?
Pat Williams is still trash.
Big news.
Yeah. Zach Collins, he came back and gave us a boost on on Friday night. But overall, the team needs a reboot. But we're 1-1 for the week. With the NBA Cup shortening, putting everything on pause.
Okay, and then we'll get to that. Tate, what did you guys have going on this week? This past week?
Everything ain't all good over there either.
Yeah, man. I'll let Zeke go ahead and tell you about the Cavs. He seemed to know a lot.
Know it all.
But nah, man, we've only played 2 games too since we last met, because like you said, the Cup week. We played last, I believe, just 2 games this past weekend. We came back and played the Wizards. That game was way closer than it should have been. That was Friday night. Get out of there with us coming back from a 17-point deficit in the fourth quarter. Donovan Mitchell went for 2 under the half man. He had 48. And then we lost in overtime last night to the Charlotte Hornets, who, Rick said they split with. They got out on us, came back in that game too, I believe, down 15 or 16 in the fourth quarter. Sent it to overtime with 111. The game finished 119-111. We the first team, I think, in like 15 years that ain't scored in an overtime.
Y'all didn't score a single point in a 5-minute overtime.
Point in 5-minute overtime, right?
Wow.
Yeah.
That's impressive almost like that.
It's depressive. But yeah, man. So yeah, but like Zeke said, we're not looking good, but we not like 8-18. I don't know what the hell that is, but we still 15. Man, Zeke started this. Rick, he said it's going back to Canada. Don't get in your feelings, little homie J Mac. Come on, man.
Damn.
Because on Colin Coward, J Mac like the Jets. All beginning of the season, he'd be like, Colin, I think this could be our year. I remember C-Red 6-0, 6-1.
Big Four. That's Big Four gang, though.
Expectation. Y'all had Larry O'Brien expectations.
Okay, but Rick, it's not over. But it's over for y'all, and you know that.
Oh.
It is definitely over for y'all. Real talk.
Whoa.
It's over. Don't have a chance anymore. Y'all chance.
Wait, a chance at what?
They ain't got a chance at second round.
Whoa.
Like,
I want to meet.
Like I say, I mean, and they playing bad. I completely agree with you. I don't think these boys ain't showing no heart. But again, and I'm willing to give him credit to false coach JB. JB at least had them boys playing with heart, playing defense, playing with attitude. Kenny Atkinson crept in last year and caught everybody off guard by going all offensive like Golden State East. And and we caught some cats 164 games. Now there's tape out there on you, and you're not doing what you need to do. And ain't nobody. I got about 5 or 6 players to be false. You said, the part we're gonna talk about who you disappointed in or who not performing up to what you expected. I got about 4 or 5 players, but keeping it real. Darius Garland to play 10 games of the 27 games. Evan Mobley been out the past 3 games, and he's gonna be out for another 2-4 weeks. We ain't had Max Strus at all. I mean, our whole team ain't together. We missing Sam Merrill. Our 3-point shooting, which affects the offensive flow. Not making excuses, Rick. I'm telling you the facts. What is who's not playing? I mean, I think the number 1 seed might be out of the question. Don't anything happen in the East, but we gonna be a top 4 team when they get right down to it. We're gonna be in the playoffs, not the play in. And today is.
So where are you at right now? I want to know that.
I think we 7. We 8. We 15 and 12. But what's the 4 seed? Right? How many losses the 4 seed got? If you're looking at it,
15 and 12, not bad.
No, but how many losses the 4 seed got right now?
11. It's still early though.
11. Okay, that's what I'm saying. So Rick act like
that's
the
what he
4
said.
seed. Like 18 games? No. That's what the homeboy Ricky Swade acting like, though.
I purposely did say one word. Go ahead.
But yeah, man. So it's all bad in Cleveland. And, the fans is disappointed. So I could really use a whole team as who's underperforming. Be false when it's time to get to that segment, because I got some Steeler responsibility tonight, and the Steelers great come on. So I'm gonna cut mine short. A lot of the people that watch from our channel is getting ready for the Steeler game too. So I'm gonna keep my takes from here quick. Rick, don't say nothing to me, so I have to expand on stuff.
All right, so yeah, the Pistons only played 1 game. It was a really boring, and I struggled to find something to do, man. I've been enjoying the Pistons, so for us to play once in a week, it was kind of a drag. But we played the Hawks on Saturday, and it was a dominant performance. We put up 142 points. We beat them 142-115, and it was a game that our bench played as many minutes as our starters because they pretty much got to play the majority of the second half. But very balanced performance. We shot 58% from the field. We shot 41% from 3. 8 players scored double figures, and in addition, we had 2 players that had 9. So another 2 players that nearly had double figures themselves. And the leading scorer was Isaiah Stewart. Isaiah Stewart has, 17 points from Isaiah Stewart. I mean, like I said, he played as many minutes as the starting center, Duren. So it was kind of just a night off. It was kind of a week off, to be honest. For that to be the one game you played all week and for the starters to play so little, it was kind of a kickback week for them. But, Stewart has been very impressive so far this year. He's averaging 10 points, 5 rebounds. He's shooting 41% from 3 and 55% from the field. So very efficient, making his points count, and 2 blocks as well. So he's really making his presence felt on both ends of the court. We don't have very much we don't ask very much of him as far as the offense is concerned. But for him to shoot 41% from 3, it's shades of what he was 2 years ago when his role was much more expanded as the starting power forward. So that's the week. We're the first team to 20 in the East. The only other team that has 20 wins in the entire NBA is the OKC Thunder. So all is well our way. But let's get into the next topic. We'll this time start with the Cavs. It seems like Tate is chomping at the bit to talk about all the players that are underperforming from their potential, from the potential or what your expectations are. Give us one person that is exceeding expectations and one that is playing below expectations in whatever order you want.
Below expectations, I can name about 5 people, definitely. But I'm gonna keep it to one. I'm gonna say because he's not getting no PT, and when we signed him, we expect him to do more than what he's done, which is absolutely nothing. And that's Larry Nance Jr. How like
you was excited about him, man?
Yeah. Everybody was. I mean, I went by myself. As far as Cleveland go, anyway, as a backup big, versatile big and stuff. I mean, we was expecting a little more than what he's giving us. I mean, he's been out the rotation since like 8 to 10 games into the season. He ain't even getting no clock no more. We done went to Thomas Bryant, played for Indiana last year, the journeyman big man, to soak up some of these backup minutes. Because, like I was saying earlier, Jared Allen been out about 6, 7. Last night was his first game back in about 2 weeks. And now Evan Mobley been out 3 games before that. So we playing Dean Wade at center. Our team just been struggling with injury and not playing really, really good defense. And they've been waiting to turn it on in the like they can just flip a switch and do it. And they're not giving 48 minutes of total effort. They're giving about 12. They're getting about 16 to 18 minutes of total effort. Go ahead, Rick. You're not supposed to talk to me, but go ahead.
You're not allowed to talk to him, okay?
I was going to say, Darius Garland, I heard that he's in trade rumors. What's your thought about that? Is there any truth to that?
I wouldn't be mad. There ain't no truth to it. The truth of the matter is nobody won him for his value.
Damn.
You know what I mean? So, to be honest, he was going to be named. He mean, one, he been injured. He played a good game last night. In the loss, he had 26-9. So but Donovan Mitchell had one of his worst games of the season. If not his career, I think he was like 6 for 24, 1 for 11 from 3-point range, scored 17 points after coming off a 48-point game against the Wizards. So just a whole bunch of inconsistency. But I will say Donovan Mitchell is the player on the plus side that he's been doing more than expected. He's been really balling all year.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Outside of last night, he's really been balling all year.
Okay. Chicago, see red. What we got?
This episode is brought to you by Nature's Bounty. Nature's Bounty believes your body is brilliant, naturally designed to thrive, inside and out. For those always looking for new ways to support your health from head to heels, Nature's Bounty has a range of over 400 vitamins and supplements born from 50 years of trust and care. Nature's Bounty. It's in your nature. Visit naturesbounty.com to learn more.
Player who has not been playing up to potential, I would say, is Matas for us. It seems like he's not playing with any confidence. He's afraid to make mistakes, and that shouldn't be the case when you're playing. You shouldn't be worried about making mistakes and getting pulled out of the game if you're making mistakes. So it seems like he's out there playing scared. I had him in a parlay the last game. So when I was watching the game, I was like super focused on him because I needed him to score 10 points, which he didn't do. So, and I'm like really paying attention to him. And what I noticed is a lot of the time he's out there, like he's just out there. Like he's standing in the corner. He's not really being aggressive. He doesn't get to the free throw line that much. And it seems like earlier in the season, he was doing that. He'd bring the ball down, create some offense, get to the cup and do all that. But now it doesn't really seem like he's doing that anymore. I think it's something with Billy, because I think he got pulled. The game was kind of close at the end. That he got pulled at the end. He didn't come back in the game, and he was stuck on 9 points, killed my parlay. But yeah, he should be. He only had like 5 field goal attempts. That shouldn't happen.
Yeah, Matas is definitely one. I'm gonna say a player, and I agree with you, Matas. But I would say Matas, but then I'll have to say Patrick Williams because he is regressing again. Like I didn't know if that was possible. 0.6 points a game, 3.4 rebounds a game, 1.3 assists a game, shooting shooting 38% from the field. He with us. I'm sagging off. He got this weak jab step that I keep seeing him do. Like, I keep seeing him do this weak jab step. Like, dude, that jab step is horrible. Then he don't shoot with confidence. Like, he don't shoot with confidence at all. That's not even that's his field goal percentage. His 3-point percentage actually is a little bit better, 41%. He's still with he with us.
He ain't taking that many though.
Like, he ain't taking that many. I'm
It's
sagging.
gotta be low volume if that's the game.
Yeah.
And when he go to the rim, man,
My goodness.
dude, he is scared. He is apprehensive on contact. He to the floor.
He don't want to get touched.
Yeah, man. Like it's got to be.
He's pretty physically. He's pretty.
Yeah.
Tall.
Yeah.
Baby Kawhi.
He was called Baby Kawhi.
Right. Disrespect.
I mean,
somebody misevaluated him.
The Bulls usually do, man. And you know what? If I can I'm getting off subject real quick. I wanted Derek Queen. Zeke could tell you all day. When the draft came, I wanted Derek Queen. I didn't want
up on him.
Yeah, we took we took we took a France guy from France. And I wanted I told him, I said, dude, Derek Queen is nice, man. He's slow, but he got nice feet work. You know what I'm saying? Not footwork, feet work. And he got a nice touch and he got handle. They wanted to get a Singway who 2 years from being a role player.
Man.
But
it doesn't help that Derek Queen's looking great.
Yeah. But
he's got the most, I think, most points, most rebounds, couple different categories. Assists. I think he's got 100 assists this year.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
From Baltimore.
Be more. Okay. DMV.
But Pat Williams is my guy. I'm very disappointed. All the stock that I have in Pat Williams, I've taken out. And, you know what I'm saying? Pennies on a dollar now at this point.
Do we have a player that's
above? Anybody that's playing above standard? Right?
Oh, yeah.
Above?
Josh
don't act like it's that many now. No.
Josh Giddey is playing out of his contract already. Like,
okay.
That contract that he got, he's playing exceptionally well, almost a triple-double. Edit 20 points, like 20.1 points, like 9 point something rebounds, and like 8.8 assists. So he's almost triple-double status.
He didn't have a good game versus the Pelicans, but overall he's been playing good.
Yeah, even that contract he got is for the low. So they got it.
Y'all reluctantly, I won't say it was reluctant, but it for y'all to, come to that agreement. So it's like,
yeah.
Probably worked him down. That's bold.
Yeah, they worked him down to no Diddy to 100 mils. So.
Yeah, I was gonna say that sounded crazy.
Yeah, no Diddy. But yeah, that's my guy is Pat Wood.
Okay, and then Giddey is playing above. All right. So as far as the Pistons are concerned, I really feel bad. I mean, as great as the team is playing, there's really not a lot of disappointment or anybody that's playing below standards. But for the sake of the segment, I might say Ron Holland, who is the former teammate of Matas. So maybe that G League, maybe that's why the Ignite crumbled, is because it's not a good development thing. But no, I mean, Holland's, he's up in minutes. As far as minutes are concerned, he's up 6 minutes, and he's obviously averaging a few more points, but his field goal percentage has dropped. He looks a little bit, he's dropped from 47% to 41%, which might just be due to the fact that he's just taking more shots because he's getting more time. But he looks a little bit more confident in his 3-point shot. But that's still pretty low. He went from 23% to 26%. Ooh, a whopping 26% from three. So that's not great. But I think he stepped it up even another notch defensively. He was a pretty good defensive player last year. He's averaging a whole steal more, so he's up from 0.7 to 1.7 steals. And he's contributing. He's still pretty inconsistent, but he's definitely giving us a shot in the arm and giving us some energy off the bench. So, like I said, I can't complain too much about anybody, and I'm really kind of clutching for straws to find somebody that I would say is playing under the standards. But
not Jaden Ivey, huh? You wouldn't put him on that list.
See, I I want to say that, but at the same time, he is recovering. Not only is he recovering from a broken leg, but he also had a setback with the knee injury. They had to go back and have surgery on the knee as well. So
he got a whole year.
I was thinking Jaden Ivey too, but
yeah,
he said Ron Holland. What was the expectation for him? It's just his second year, right?
well, to take a step up, and I would say, it would, if it's not Ron Holland, I would say Ivy, but I'm trying to shoot him some bail. I think he's played like 10 games.
Shoot him some what?
Some bail, like bail money.
Oh, okay.
Bail him out.
Okay.
Bail him out.
Hey, I don't know too much about
I don't know what you thought.
Guns and guns, other guns.
Oh no. So yeah, I'm trying to give him a break because, like I said, he played like one preseason game and then immediately had to have surgery on his opposite leg. So it's like, bro, like what can you really expect? He's still shooting. He's on a minutes restriction. He went from 20. I think he went from 20 minutes to now he's up to 25, and he's shooting pretty efficiently. I don't have the numbers in front of me, but his efficiency wise, he's not bad. He just isn't playing a ton of minutes. So, when you say he's got a whole year, he does, but he doesn't, because this is a contract year for him. So we do got to figure out whether they want to trade him or find a happy medium for him. Cause I'm not ready to send out a whole bunch of money and a whole bunch of years to him. And part of the reason why is because of the player that has played above expectations. And that's Dennis Jenkins. Dennis Jenkins is, he's a two-way player. He only played in 7 games last year. He stepped up, and in 20 games this year, averaging 8 points per game, which is, he's played off the bench, and he's also started a couple games, but in 20 games, he's averaging 8 points per game. He's shooting 45% from the field and shooting 35% from three. He's a player that has, stepped up and been a microwave scorer off the bench, and he's also been a facilitator as well. This is somebody that had zero expectations going into the year because not only was he going to be behind Jaden Ivey, Cade, he was also behind Duncan Robinson, Marcus Sasser, who had an injury, and also behind I always want to call him Gerald Levert, Karis Levert. So you got a lot of players that he was behind. He was mostly supposed to be a G League guy. So for him to be playing meaningful minutes, I'm talking about 30 plus minutes early in the season. And I think his high this year is 30 plus points. So very impressive for him. And it's making not only Karis Levert, and I won't say Duncan Robinson. Duncan Robinson, we need him at this point, but he's making Jaden Ivey a little bit expendable as well, because we're going to get him for the fraction of the price. He's not even making $1 million right now. He's probably making like 800,000, like the minimum or something like that. So it's making things interesting for us as far as what moves we might make at the deadline, but can't beat what he has brought to the team thus far. So that go ahead.
This whole segment, I haven't heard you say Jalen Duren's name not one time, and y'all were bigging him up the whole season. Where's Jalen Duren at?
I expected him to make this jump. That's what the whole argument, that's what the whole, brouhaha has been about all year is about the fact that he has made that jump. You said he had no bag and all he does is dunk and rebound, and he's a 10 and 10 guy.
I didn't say 10 and 10.
You said a double guy, right?
Yeah.
Well, everybody said, yeah.
I didn't say
not 10 and 10. He only averaged 11 last year. So.
No, I was going to say, one of the things, check out the Know It All. Shout out to the Know It All channel. Check it out. Find it on YouTube, right there on my name bar. But on the Know It Alls, man, we got this show called Tate's Take of Integrity. We stick to our takes no matter what. I'm just saying, for y'all that want somebody to stick to what they said and mean what they said, and will apologize for saying it if he's wrong, check out Tate's Take on the Know It All channel.
Shameless plug. But that's the end of that. That's the end of that segment. We're going to take a quick break. We are back on the other end of the show. We are going to talk trades, the rumor mill, proposed trades, because now it is December 15th and everybody is eligible to be traded. Up until this point, anybody that was signed this summer was not eligible. And now anybody can go. Obviously, there's folks that are untouchable, but now everybody is eligible. So we are going to start with the Chicago Bulls. Do you have are there any projected trades or mock trades out there that intrigue you, and what would they be?
This episode is brought to you by McAfee.
Finish your fantasy lineup?
No, but I'm joining this paid group chat with insider info.
Dude, seriously? Forward it to me. Security alert from McAfee. That group's as legit as that knockoff jersey you're wearing.
McAfee's scam detector is available in all McAfee plans for as little as $39.99 for your first year. Learn more at McAfee.com/online protection.
I saw a couple mock trades. I saw one with Kobe White going to Minnesota for, I think, DiVincenzo and some other pieces. I mean, it would be okay, I guess. I mean, but I haven't really seen anything that's caught my eye. Like, oh yeah, we should automatically do this right now. Because
Kobe's making more money than Devo right now.
I would assume so. I think so.
Then who?
Then Dante
DiVincenzo.
Yeah.
Okay. What were the other pieces?
Let me look it up.
It was a first round pick, but
really,
who knows if it's protected or not? It was Dante DiVincenzo and I want to say Bones Highland. But it wasn't much. Overall, it wasn't anything that I would be. If you want to
No. It was DiVincenzo, Terrence Shannon Jr., and a future pick.
That ain't enough.
Yeah, you need more than that for Kobe.
You need more. But
I like the athleticism, the wing type deal as far as Terrence. And then Shannon played in Illinois, right?
Shannon from Illinois? Oh, bye, Kobe White.
Bro, I'm just saying.
I'm saying so sometimes it's not about what you getting back, it's about what you getting back if it fit.
Right.
I mean, Kobe
unless you are hell bent on re-signing, then re-signing Kobe.
I think so.
Right.
If not settle re-sign him, get what you can get. I mean, Terrence Shannon is a nice piece.
Yeah, he nice.
Not playing a lot. Probably not, but
I honestly want me personally. I want Kuminga. I want Kobe White for Kuminga. I think Kuminga is a beast in that he just doesn't get along with Kerr, but the talent is there, the size is there. No Diddy. You know what I'm saying? He could play 2, 3, and a little bit of 4, but Kuminga is good, and Kobe White is kind of tapped out. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what you're going to get out of Kobe White. Kuminga, we don't know what his potential is. You know what I'm saying? Like, he honestly could be a 24, 7, and 3 guy easily. That's far for Kuminga. Kuminga, he don't even have the shots and he's getting benched right now, but when he was getting minutes, Kuminga was putting up 16 on limited minutes. Kuminga's not a bad player.
His numbers were not bad last year. Obviously, the shots are limited now because you got Butler, Curry, Hield. You got some guys that are.
He's bent. The shots ain't even.
Right now he's not playing at all.
Yeah, he's not playing at all.
Right.
I don't know if he can come in and be the guy.
And can Billy Donovan unlock that? Nah, That's the biggest thing is that, like, okay, we know that he don't rock with Kerr, don't rock with him, but is Donovan the guy to unlock that? Because I mean, he's athletically. I mean, you gotta.
He's nice athletically. The Giannis trades and the AD trades, I think, are pipe dreams. I don't even think Giannis knows what he wants to do. So I can't say, yo, I want Giannis. You know what I'm saying? Obviously,
AD is hurt right now.
Yeah, like realistically,
so is Giannis. Is AD hurt?
When the holidays start to feel a bit repetitive, reach for a Sprite Winter Spiced Cranberry and put your twist on tradition. A bold cranberry and winter spice flavor fusion, Sprite Winter Spiced Cranberry is a refreshing way to shake things up this sipping season. And only for a limited time. Sprite. Obey your thirst.
Just help.
The nickname's always down.
Always down.
Yeah, he got a calf contusion.
I think it'd take a little more than Kobe White to get Kuminga. It'd probably take Kobe White.
Wait, to get Kuminga? We act like the guy that's Mr. DNP. It needs something to get.
Hey, but they don't play him because him and Steve Kerr don't get along, like Rick said. Not that he's not good.
Yes, they don't get along.
But if you don't play him, what is your value? You're paying him 20. He's like making like $25 million.
He signed the franchise tender for like $8 million.
Hold on. I thought it was a lot more than
that. He signed an extension up.
Check it out. He ain't signed no extension. He signed a 1-year deal.
Yeah, it's a 1-year deal, but I don't think it was 8. That's a good contract. Why is my
look at this thing?
2 years, 48 in 2020. 2 years?
Oh yeah, he making like 22 and a half.
Yeah, that's not bad money.
Then 24 next year.
Yeah, for DNP.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll see. Yeah. But the fact that they paid him that money lets you know he worth some. Ain't that what about Kobe making? What Kobe making?
That's like 20.
Same.
Like this, and I mean, think about it. He's in a contract year, so next year he's probably gonna want 30 to 40.
Yeah.
I think Kobe making 20 right now.
Yeah. So as far as the money matching, you're right there. Yeah, because I think Kobe 4 for 80 or something like that.
Well, but next year once his
it's his last year.
He's gonna want 30, 40 million.
Oh yeah.
He gonna want. Sure. You want it back.
But the same thing with Jimmy Butler. They gotta make changes. Draymond might be going next year. They can make money in Golden State if they want to keep Kobe.
Slap them if he trades.
Draymond ain't going nowhere. I don't think Draymond.
Man, Draymond washed.
I didn't say that.
Well, they got rid of. Well, I think Clay wanted to leave. I didn't think they would get rid of Clay, but.
But yeah, I mean, realistically, if I could, I would say, I would call the Warriors. I would hope that they answer the phone first off and not hang up on me. But I would definitely say, I got Kobe, but what's up with Kuminga? Because they definitely need another ball handler, another scorer.
I just hope we do something, man, because we can't keep the same team and just try to go through the season with the same team. It's clearly not working. We what 20 games in?
Yeah, it's a quarter of it.
It's a good sample size, man. And we done lost. We like 1-8 in the last 9. Yeah.
So are you guys looking to buy? Because
no, I think we're looking to sell.
Is Kuminga a sell move?
I think Kuminga is the bridge move. Because I would say this: the Chicago Bulls, they don't do well in free agency market. No. They don't do well in draft markets. No. At least you can try to get someone that's like has the potential.
They never want to make a trade,
right? So get someone that's like a Kuminga, like who got the talent. It's sort of like James Harden at OKC. Like no one, like people we knew that like James Harden was cold at OKC, but once he got to Houston, he unleashed. Right? It's kind of like I'm hoping a Kuminga.
Okay. All right, and like you said, they got. I think Brandon Pojazinski or whatever is having a pretty rough year. So they definitely need another guard that can come in to score. Buddy Hield is obviously an off ball type guy. So, I mean, even like the DiVincenzo. I mean, you bring in another shooter. Shannon is obviously comfortable playing in Chicago. I don't know if he's from. Is he from Illinois? I think he's from the Midwest, but maybe not from Illinois. But
he played in Illinois. I don't know where he's from. Do we
yeah,
get
so
anybody that's untouchable? Matas, maybe?
And Matas.
Giddy and Matas, that's it?
Giddy for sure. Matas. Yeah, I mean, the way.
They're not giving up on Matas, second-year play.
No, yeah, it's way too soon. He's pretty young. And
I think Matas will be fine. Thank you.
All right. Tate, any mock trades out there that intrigue you as we now reach the trade portion of the season from now to February?
Yeah, man, there's a few. Terrence Shannon from Chicago. He played at Lincoln Park. Then he transferred to IMG Academy down in Florida.
Okay,
But,
I thought he might have been for
225, you big boy. I like him and DiVincenzo better than Kuminga. No, I like Kuminga. I just think you already got Shannon and DiVincenzo under contract. You don't got to work no other numbers out if that could happen versus knowing you have to pay Kuminga when time is up. But y'all gonna get off Vooch and have some money. But as far as the Cavs go, let me stay in my lane. I'm about to get out of here in a second. But far as the Cavs go, man, I got two guys that can be on the block, and then they both part of what we thought was a big four. You know what I mean? But I think Cleveland fans ain't the only people that said that big four. We I don't think we gave that to ourselves. Far as Rick, come on, man. It's all in good fun, man. You turned your head like this Joker Tate. Oh, man, hey, save me to off the key. Keep your positive energy, man. You know what I mean? You can go ahead and go at me after we get done, man. People like the back and forth banter between us.
I know. I was letting you go, man.
He on that body language. If you even slump some, it's like, what's up? Nope, he on that.
Man. Nah, the Cavs can get off. No, Diddy. The Cavs can trade either. First, I think Jared Allen's the first trip that can be traded, right? He had been kind of played, not out the rotation, but fourth quarter minutes, gone really. Especially crunch time minutes. He's not in there. And Darius Garland. I mean, hey, believe it or not, the boy from Duke, Tyrese Proctor, he gonna be a baller. He gonna be a baller. He's a little bigger than Darius Garland. And him and Donovan Mitchell could make a good backcourt next year. Not this year, next year. I think this year you go ahead and let he with us Lonzo go ahead. Lonzo was full of people for a few years out there with y'all, boy. Damn. Because this joker can't hit the side of a barn. And that's all he shoot though is threes. You know what I mean? Oh, we talking about Lonzo. I want to see Lonzo. He can attack the basket, but man, attack and look to shoot. That everybody let you come through the lane. They know all you're gonna do is kick it out. You know what I mean? Take some shots, Lonzo. But yeah, I heard about a trade, and I think because of what I mentioned earlier, what we're not getting from Larry Nance, it's a potential trade out there. They talking about Jared Allen for Brandon Clark to play with Memphis. The power forward, the wing from Gonzaga.
Straight up?
Yeah, straight up. I think they make about the same amount of money.
What would that do for y'all?
It give us another wing, another 4 or 5 option versus Jared Allen just 5. Because
then you can move Mobley to the 5 or
Mobley would play the 5, and we playing physical guys. Thomas Bryant would back him up or get a lot of minutes against like Joker, or not that they are stopping, but Mobley won't take that abuse on defensive end by trying to guard those guys.
And you want to start Clark? Or
no, I don't want to start him because Allen couldn't. It's a world where Allen would not start if he wasn't the center getting $20 million. Mobley would just move to center. It looked like Mobley, DeAndre Hunter, maybe Dean Wade, but you'd probably be Mobley, DeAndre Hunter. We really like, and that's one of the guys I should have brought up when we talk about who's, and really is my number one guy exceeding expectation. I said Mitchell, he's a superstar, but he's still playing really good. Jalen Tyson been balling. Jalen Tyson would play the 3, and you got Mitchell and Garland. That would be the starting lineup. You know what I mean? So then you bring Brandon Clark off the bench, Max Strus get back, Sam Merrill. Now you're working with some shooting, some more defensive flexibility by getting Brandon Clark, who can play 4 or 3, come out on the floor and switch better. So that's one of them trades out there. I do like that. And a trade for Garland, I don't think, like I said earlier, Garland's value is not that high right now because he's still playing himself back from injury. If he keeps playing like he did last night through the All-Star break, like he won't get 26 and 9 every night, but if he get that up to his 3-point percentage up to about 38, 40% again, and because he was with us too for a couple games last week. You know what I mean? He was like 1 for 11 one game himself. He went 2 games like 3 for 24 in 2 games. I mean, but you're not worried about it. He's just off, but shoot. We know he can shoot. So he just got to keep shooting to get his rhythm back. But, man, he looked bad. But if he can keep playing similar to what he did last night on the 26 and 9, say, bring it up to 20 and 7 consistently between that All-Star break, he can build some value. He's a piece they can get off of as far as bring something else in that fits. Because, like I said, you got Craig Porter Jr. been balling. You got get some of these young guys in there and get maybe another piece for Garland that fits with the team better. Garland is a big aspect of the team. But like I said, if you got Mitchell in there playing, lead guard, not necessarily a true point guard, but he can create for others, and you get somebody like Proctor in there, Craig Porter Jr. in there who's better defensively, not going to give you the offense Darius Garland give, but our problem right now mostly on the defensive end and getting our shooting back with Max Strus and Sam Merrill. You know what I mean? And we jack up too many threes. That's Kenny Atkin's system. I mean, I agree the 3 balls is the new age of the game, how it's played. But, man, come on, we shot 57 threes in one game recently. 57? Way too damn many, man. But, yeah, so either Garland or Allen. I think Allen's most likely if somebody gets traded by the trade deadline. Dean Wade could be in there too, but he ain't going to bring back nothing really. He only getting paid like $8 million.
Y'all down too.
In Walmart Sue time was ticking away. Only a few nights left till the big holiday. But last-minute gifters had no need to worry. Walmart Express Delivery got their gifts in a hurry. From Nintendo to Nespresso and Lego Flowers, they could check off their lists in as fast as an hour. All of Who East, West, South, and North could order gifts up until 5 p.m. on December 24th. So this holiday, just do as the Who's do. With gift delivery this fast, they all gasped. From Walmart, who knew? Subject to availability, terms and fees apply.
Does it ever feel like you're a marketing professional just speaking into the void? But with LinkedIn ads, you can know you're reaching the right decision makers, a network of 130 million of them, in fact. You can even target buyers by job title, industry, company, seniority, skills, and did I say job title? See how you can avoid the void and reach the right buyers with LinkedIn ads. Spend $250 on your first campaign and get a free $250 credit for the next one. Get started at linkedin.com/campaign. Terms and conditions apply.
I got 2 questions for you, Tate.
Go ahead.
A clip of Garland saying, "Yo, I'm not talking about my toe anymore. I done said everything I got to say."
That was last night.
Oh, yeah. I ain't speaking on my toe no more. Do you think it's the toe that's causing this regress in this game? And 2, do you think y'all 100% need to make a trade, or does this team have enough, if, say, fully healthy, y'all got enough to go conference finals?
Fully healthy, I think they got enough, but they need a reset in the way they playing, the injury they playing with, the toughness they playing with, player for player, yeah. But how they doing it now, no. Garland, I think some of it is still not fully recovered for his toe, but some of it I believe is this softness. not for real. Just fact of the matter, the Joker always hurt, man. I like Darius Garland, but he a little fella, he a little soft nigga, man. You know what I mean? I feel like, he just needs to
Serious, man.
Huh?
That turf toe is serious, man.
Well, sit down then. Quit coming and limping and slapping the floor every time you stub your toe.
My team need me. They need me out there.
Man, we don't need you out there clowning. We need you out there looking tough like you trying to fight through some stuff.
I think Darius Garland, he hasn't had like structural damage though. So it's kind of like freak injuries that he's had. In my opinion. It's not.
Yeah, messed up his face before.
Yeah, like he be having some weird injuries.
Yeah, his jaw.
Yeah, his jaw. Like you don't never hear stuff like that or a turf toe. Like,
unless you're a little joker out there getting your jaw broke.
Said he got a glass jaw.
Yeah, he little. I mean, the game not for them little guys like that so much, some more. You know what I mean? We need somebody, a stout. I mean, I would trade him for, because I think they want to get off him too. Atlanta, give me the boy. What's the boy that played? No, that's the same thing.
That's even smaller.
I was gonna say.
Nah, the boy that played at New Orleans in San Antonio.
Daniels?
DeJounte.
Yeah, DeJounte Murray.
New Orleans. Okay.
Yeah, yep. He was in Atlanta, got traded to New Orleans. Right? Come on, y'all can get Garland. Go ahead, give us DeJounte Murray.
And you would like, is Murray doing anything now?
Hey,
I don't even hear about him.
He's still recovering.
But Garland not playing. At least we got the 6'4", 6'5" guards can come in and defend and help run the offense.
I think he like 6'6".
It's a better fit. Pick on some offense.
Murray's supposed to be back after New Year's.
See, okay, that worked.
That's what's when Tate ready to talk his ish after New Year's. Is right now. I'll be quiet, but I'll be back talking again.
I'll be back talking. I might not be after New Year's. We probably gonna get smashed by the Knicks. But I tell you what, we gonna talk about the week ahead, because I can go real quick, man. We got the Bulls 2 games coming up, home and home. We go to Chicago and play Wednesday. We come back and play in Cleveland on Thursday. Should be a competitive game. I'm expecting 2 W's though, and we go over these games next week with my homies from Chicago.
No hesitation on that 2 wins.
Tears of a Bull. What's the tears of a bull?
We sad over here, man.
Oh, makes sense.
Terrible. Sense. I thought it was terrible at first. But tears of a bull, yeah, that too.
Hey, that would have been funny before. Tears of a bull. Yeah, Rick, go. Can Rick go ahead and say what he got to say to me so I can go ahead and jump out of here, man?
But tell them when they can find you at, and then we'll let you go, and I'm gonna wrap up my trade.
Kept it real low key, Tate, this week. I know you gotta go, so next week I
appreciate it. I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all the homies for real. Y'all the little homies. So Hey, but hey, check out Midwest Cypher, because B Falls be out there in them streets if you hip hop lover. But know it all people. But I'm about to get out of here and go catch up on this Steeler game. I got it paused so I can fast forward these commercials when I catch up. But check me out on the Know It Alls channel. All our shows air there. 2 of them also air on the Steel Curtain Network. That's the Pump Your Brakes on Wednesdays, and the homies with my homies B Dirt and Pay. On Friday nights, we're going early this Friday. Instead of 8 o'clock, we're going to 5:30 because of the Oklahoma-Alabama college football playoff game. So tap in Wednesday night and Friday night. We got a lot of stuff going on throughout the week. Next week might be a little scattered because that's holiday week. So, if I do anything, I'm gonna be remote down in the tropics in Florida.
And you did say that.
But I looked at the temperature, man. It's gonna be 80 all week next week, Christmas week in Florida. So I don't know if y'all going anywhere, but if you're not, enjoy that Chicago and Detroit weather, fellas. I'm from the Midwest too. I know what it's like.
Terrible.
Yeah, terrible.
See red. I'm out.
All right, bro.
Peace, fellas.
All right. So the final so let's talk a proposed trade for the Pistons. Obviously the Pistons are having a strong year. We're first in the
I think y'all need a trade.
So we're 20-5 right now. We are
If it ain't broke, you fix it.
Tell Cleveland.
Yeah. So I mean that's true. But I think that we are in a position right now to where we can, make a move. I don't.
I'm asking. Because the Knicks they're upper echelon.
Yeah, I like what the Knicks got going on right now. They definitely have a top 2 with the Towns and Brunson, and I think that we match up decently well with with our Duren and Cade, as our top two right now. But I think that they're pretty balanced. I think they're balanced better throughout the starting lineup. Bridges can give you 18 to 20. Anunoby is a lockdown defender who can also give you about 18 to 20. I like that starting lineup better than a Duncan Robinson, a Tobias Harris, who can be very in a SR Thompson, who is that lockdown defender that Anunoby is, but offensively he's not the same. I think that we have one. I think that AD is a reach. I think that there's no smoke there. Although he is when healthy, he is a top 10 player, and would be a very formidable number 2 to Cade. And I think that Markkanen is having an amazing year, but I think you're going to give up way too much for the amount of money that he's going to be owed for the next couple of years. So I think that I don't think it's going to be either of those guys. So the proposed trade that I thought of, or the proposed trade that I liked, was Trey Murphy of the New Orleans Pelicans, another team that's going to be shutting it down. How Tate said, as far as DeJounte Murray, he's a hyper. Trey Murphy is 25 years old. He's 6'8" with a 7-foot wingspan, and I think that you have your power forward of the future with him. Between him and Asar Thompson, you got two guys that that are versatile defensively. He's averaging 20 points a game. He's hyper athletic. Yeah. And he can guard 1 to 4, and he's a good off-ball scorer. You don't need him. He can create for himself and others. But I think he's the perfect person to go to play alongside Duren and Cade, where he doesn't need the ball in his hands, but he can work for himself. 21 points per game, 6 rebounds. He's a pretty strong rebounder for him to be a undersized power forward. 3.5 assists per game, and he's efficient. He's super efficient. He's 49% from the field and 36 from beyond the arc. Like I said, you got him locked down. $30 million, which is a decent amount, but he's only 25 years old, and he's locked down for the next 3 years. So he's your power forward of the future, and he's not going to cost you, so much. As far as what the Pelicans are asking for, they're asking for one potential young player, a veteran that can match the money, and a first-round pick. The proposed trade that they have out there right now. Now, the mock trade that I saw on Twitter included Sadiq Bey and Micah Peavy. Mikey Peavy's just nothing. That's just an add-in player. But Sadiq Bey we're very familiar with. We drafted him. Was he a lottery pick? We drafted him. I think he went in the 15 to 20 range. But he's a power forward with good size. Yeah, he's an off-ball scorer. He can shoot a little bit. Not much of a defender, but I don't think he'd be mad at coming back to Detroit. Now, like I said,
4 years.
You said,
thought Sadiq Bey been in the league longer. He only been in the league 4 years.
Yeah, it's crazy because he played 2 for Detroit, and then he was hurt all last 2 years, I think. But he's back to form. I think he's averaging like 14 points a game. I think he's starting now. Now, like I said, if you add in Sadiq Bey in the throw-in guard, bonus. I'll take the trade they have right here with just Trey Murphy, and we would have to trade Tobias Harris, which is a vet, to match the money. That's an expiring contract. He could actually come back to Detroit if he really, really wanted to come back to Detroit at the end of this year, because I don't know if New Orleans would be trying to re-sign him. Right. Ron Holland would be the high ceiling young player. Would hate to see him go, but scared money don't make no money. We already talked about the fact that he's slowly developing. He's bringing something to us, but you jump up big time with the Trey Murphy. 2027 first round pick that's top 5 projected, which I don't presume that we bottom out something crazy and end up having a top 5 pick. So y'all can have that. We don't need any more picks. We were in the lottery for a very long time. And then a 2030 first round pick. Now, first of all, one thing is it's not a 2026 pick. So a very loaded draft next year, we don't even have to give up the 2026 draft. It's the one after that. And then 2030 first round pick, it is what it is. That's 5 years from now or 5 drafts from now, 4 drafts from now. So whatever. That's an 8th grader or something like that. So yeah, I think that Trey Murphy raises your ceiling enough. It raises our ceiling enough to where we could truly contend. It brings in that, whereas they edge up in the Anunoby, Mikal Bridges category. I think you now match them with the Trey Murphy. So, I like it.
Yeah, that's definitely a good trade to look at Trey Murphy, and I like how that's realistic. Like Trey Murphy is a superstar. He's a cusp all-star.
I'm sure he want to get out of.
I'm sure he wants to get out of New Orleans, and New Orleans is willing to take draft pick and a bonus. You know, what I'm saying a jewel of a young player to go off of that. So yeah, Detroit, that definitely would be good because y'all definitely need to make the trade. In my opinion,
You said definitely need. Damn. Okay. All right. Why you say that? Like,
I will tell you, in my opinion, the way y'all constructed, the playoffs slows down, right?
That's true.
Out of all the players, on some real, Cade is like the scorer, but Cade is also used to facilitate and run the offense. I need someone that can also create and get his own shot. And we joke and laugh about Durant, and I think Durant can do what he does, but I need another facilitator. I need another ball handler. I don't rely on Jaden Ivey if you only giving him 20 minutes. I can't rely on Ron Isley. Ron, you know what I'm saying? I can't rely on him. I can't rely on Javonte Green. And that's no diss toward the Pistons. I'm simply saying in the playoffs, on some real-ish basketball knowledge, like if y'all get like another bona fide, give me the ball, I can create my own shot, I think y'all are scared. Scarier.
So we got Ron Isley and we got Gerald Levert. But yeah, that trade also doesn't involve Jaden Ivey because that's somebody that I feel like I think if he was not on a minute restriction and was balling right now, I think that's somebody that they would be trying to ask for. But
is your being tested with Jaden Ivey?
No,
because, how much longer are you going to give him, even though he's been injured?
I mean, he's on a minutes restriction. If he was playing, and part of the reason why my patience isn't thinning is because I still want to see Dennis Jenkins play a decent amount. So I'm not pressed for Jaden Ivey to play a ton. Obviously, the best way to evaluate him is getting a sizable, is him getting a sizable amount of minutes. But I think ultimately, if he's not trade bait, he's just going to have to take less money when that contract comes up. We are not paying him $25 million with the sample size he's got right now. He could have earned that. He could have earned it, had he started fresh this year, and he could have certainly earned it last year because he was headed in that direction. But unfortunately, injuries has slowed the evaluation process, and that's on him because somebody could get desperate and say, "Hey, I like the potential. I like what you're doing. Here's $30 million. Here's $25 million." And if that's the case, I know you really want to be here. I know you cried when you got drafted. I know your mom played for the Detroit Shock, so he really would like to stay here, I would think. But if you want that 25 to 30,
I got a name that will benefit y'all greatly.
Okay.
On some real, CJ McCollum.
That is, we talked on the show that we had on Saturday, and he always cooks us.
CJ McCollum will be
even in Washington. He gives he's given us problems. The dude has been averaging 20 points for 10 years straight or something like that. No, I agree. He's somebody that can run the offense. He can score off the bench. Not much of a defender. He's an undersized shooting guard, but instant offense off the bench. And then it's an upgrade to LeVert, Ivy, Jenkins, damn near anybody but Cade, honestly.
And he relieves Cade of ball handling.
Yeah.
Like I said, like
I'm sure he want to get out of Washington.
yeah,
too.
I'm sure he wants to buy out of Washington and he'll sign with a contender. If I was,
And he's an expiring deal, and they're not going to bring him back. So I think that Washington would take what they can get. So that was one of the proposed trades that we talked about on Saturday for a low price. Because I mean, maybe somebody springs for a first round pick for him, but it's either get what you can for him and lose him, get what you can for him, or lose him for nothing. Come free agency this summer. So no, I like that one for sure. All right. So that pretty much concludes the show. We are at the hour mark. Where can they find you guys, and what do you guys have cooking up over on the channel?
Sports Life and Hip Hop on YouTube. Sports Life and Hip Hop on TikTok. SLHH Pod on IG. We got a best of series coming up. It should be coming out within the next few weeks, probably before the year is over. Best of 2000s.
Okay. Music or basketball or?
We're doing. This is gonna be a very long pod.
Music.
We're going from 2000 to 2015. From 2000 to 2015, each year we're going to do best movie, best rap album, best rap song, and best non-rap song. So that's going to be a very detailed pod.
Okay, and that's on Sports Life. That's Sports Life and Hip Hop.
Correct. Mm-hmm.
Okay. We're also on Frustrated Channel. Catch us every Monday, right after this show. In fact, we talk about the Bulls and our disdain for management and the product that's on the court. So yeah, check us out on Frustrated Channel as well. Frustrated Chicago Channel. We're on there, and like I said, Frustrated Channel. That's all you guys type. Frustrated Channel Network.
All right, so yeah, a little bit of everything as far as hip hop is concerned. Midwest Ciphers, Sports Life and Hip Hop, and tune into the best of, because that should have bring a bit of nostalgia.
Yeah,
for some folks, and for you youngins, maybe y'all might learn something. We could be OGs on this one.
Yeah.
But yeah, obviously, if you're here right now, you know where to catch us. Subscribe to Bleachers to Speakers on YouTube, post-game podcast on the audio side for the Pistons coverage, and of course, the Midwest Cypress, man. We got a brand new freestyle from an individual named Doc3131 out of Green Bay, Wisconsin. So we've had a little bit of some Detroit artists, somebody from Wisconsin, a little bit of everything. And we got a lot more coming up. Got a Toledo artist coming up. So stay tuned, and I appreciate y'all for tuning in. We are out.
Thanks for listening to this latest episode from the Frustrated Chicago Sports Fan Channel. Don't matter if you listen to this on Apple Podcasts or Spotify, or watch it on Twitch or YouTube. Make sure you like, subscribe, share with a friend, hit the notification bell so you never miss a drop. And to all the guys from Chicago, we say three things: bear down, go Cubs go, and sell the team, Jerry.